Hi, I'm Ryan of Ryan to the Rescue, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit behind why I am doing all of these videos. So, um, I guess I need to tell you my story of my life and my husband and things like that. Well, I was married for 30 years to a wonderful, delightful, fabulous man, and I met him when I was 18 years old. And we were working at Cheddar's restaurant together, and we started dating, and we dated for 3 years, and then we got married, and we just were extremely compatible. And we always put God first in our marriage, in our relationship, in our family, in our finances, in our decisions, and we were very, very blessed in many ways. Very, very happy couple. And then we had children, and it was just such a blessing. I really felt like I lived a charmed life. Everything was so beautiful and peaceful and pleasant and happy, and oh goodness, those were the days. But anyway, so we fast forward to last year, we had teenagers, and our life was very pleasant and wonderful. And my husband and I absolutely loved doing sports together and just playing together. We loved being together. We would go hiking together and snow skiing together as a family. Our family did tons of stuff. So we went dog sled riding in Colorado, and we went zip lining in Canada, and surfing in Dominican Republic. Like, we were just all over the place and doing all kinds of outdoor activities. We were adventurous and fun and sporty, and we loved time together. And anyway, so things were good. And my husband and I went out mountain biking one day on a Sunday. It was a beautiful day. And he was riding on a small ramp, and it was literally just a fluke accident. His bicycle tire went off of the ramp, and it flipped his body forward, and he just crashed into the hard packed dirt with his face first. And it snapped his neck. He instantly became a quadriplegic. He broke two ribs, three of his spinal bones, severely damaged his spinal cord, and broke 7 teeth. And so obviously he was rushed to the hospital immediately. And actually, it took a long time for the ambulance to find us, because it was just he and I mountain biking together. So we were nestled in the woods together, and it wasn't easy for the ambulance to come find us there. But anyway, that was terrifying, and I was praying with all of my might. And anyway, so we were finally rescued, and he was brought to the hospital. Well, we prayed fervently day and night. I had a huge amount of friends, family, strangers all over the world following our story. It was shared and broadcast all over Facebook, and I tell you, we literally had thousands and thousands and thousands of people praying for his healing. Well, he actually declined, and he coded, and he his heart rate, his heart stopped, and he went into a coma. So I don't know, it was just a downward spiral, and he was in a coma and for 5 weeks, and he was in ICU for a total of 7 weeks, and then he passed away. So it's a very tragic story, but that is my story, and that is what leads me to who I am today and where I am today. And my husband was so awesome and so wonderful. that he took care of everything in the house. Like, I'm telling you, everything. He took care of the finances. He took care of the yard. He took care of the house. He took care of the cars. He did everything. Like I was kind of a pampered little princess. And so when he died, I didn't know how to do anything. And so honestly, I don't regret it because he just loved me so well, and he loved me and served me in ways through acts of service, and it was really a beautiful thing. So I don't regret the fact that when he passed away, I was just like a deer in the headlights. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do anything. To be totally honest, I really didn't. And so that's where I was. And maybe you're there too. Maybe you're in a situation where you're suddenly thrust into this world of taking care of all of these things and you don't know how to do any of these things. That's okay. I was there too, and I still kind of am. So I'm learning. And the cool thing is that every time I had to do something new, like the shower broke and we literally had to turn off the water to the house. We didn't even have water to the house. So I had two teenage daughters and myself, three women in the house, no water. So yeah, we were kind of bathing out of a bucket in the garage and heating up water in the microwave. So you got to do what you got to do, and I know you do that as well. In some ways, my story is unique, and in some ways, it's not. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people go through crappy situations, and I know that. But we don't have to be a victim. We don't have to just stay in that place forever. We don't have to just wallow around in self-pity. So this is where I am, and this is where I want you to be. Well, let me just tell another little thing. The plumbing broke. That was so stressful, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to fix it. But through the kindness of a neighbor and the kindness of a plumber that did a video chat with me, he told me every tool to use. He told me everything to buy. And I hopped in that shower and I got out my tools. I took it apart. I disassembled. I put in the new part. I put it together. I caulked it in the end. And sure enough, that shower worked perfectly. Like, I'm seriously, I fixed that shower like a badass. And I felt so proud of myself. So proud. And then when something else broke, say the sink got clogged up and the toilet wouldn't flush. I mean, it sounds like we have serious plumbing issues, but it's everything. It's everything. It's like, what if the AC breaks? What am I going to do about that? Or what if I need to edge the yard? I don't know how to use an edger. Things like that. I'm just saying that I didn't know how to do anything. I'm being honest here. So every single time I would learn a new skill, I felt so proud of myself. I didn't feel like, oh, poor little me, I have to do this stuff now. I felt so proud. I was like, dude, I just edged the lawn. Like, I never have done that before. So, and I learned what this tool is for, and then I even used it properly. So it's really cool. Honestly, it is. And so I want to bring you to that place as well. I want you to look at when something breaks. I don't want you to go into this downward spiral of darkness and gloom and sadness and depression. Like, I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Okay, well, maybe you don't. But tune into one of my episodes. Maybe I have already done an episode on that and I can teach you how to do it. Or you can send me a little message and you know what? I'll figure out how to do it. I'll figure out the supplies that you need and the tools that you need. And I'll post a video for you. And you know what? We'll learn it together. So that's what I want to say is we can do these things. We can learn these things, and we can even do tough stuff. We can do tough stuff that is normally man's work. We really can. We really can. We can get our fingers dirty. We can roll up our sleeves. We can do the hard stuff. And so whether you are a single woman and you own your own house, or whether you are divorced, or maybe you're a widow like me, I would like for you to remember the verse, which is my inspiration, Philippians 4:13. It says, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Not just the girly stuff, not just the cooking and sewing. No, we can do all things. We can be plumbers. We can take care of the car. We can take care of the yard. We can do all things. So anyway, I just want to remind you of that. And I want to empower you to learn new skills. And I want you to go on this journey with me. And I assure you, we can do it.